bubble, 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 bubble. I find that kind of funny. It might be quite a lot since today I'm going to talk about the arcade game Bubble Bobble.
RetroKork.
Come on, Bubba. Let's play some Bubble Bobble.
Bubble Bobble is a platforming arcade game released in 1986 by Taito. You portray Bob and Bob, two small brontosaurs who have to rescue their respective girlfriends from a bad guy hideout. Being more or less pacifist, all they do is create enormous bubbles which allow you to encase the enemies and render them harmless. Well, if you pop the bubble, if you burst it, the enemy is thrown to the ground and, well, disappears and leaves behind a bonus item. Grab them as soon as you can for bonus points. There's also the chance that you might find other bonus items, and I'm not going to tell you what they are doing, because they may have different effects. And yes, that includes bonus points. Oh, and you have to clear 100 levels before you can reunite with your girlfriend. And there's one invincible enemy, Baron von Blubber. So, what about the Commodore 64 version? Well, to be honest, it's a pretty straightforward conversion of the original arcade one. And as I told you earlier, I believe it was very early in the first year or so. I'm not sure. Home conversions for the Commodore 64, for example, were the only way we German kids could play those arcade games legally. So what else can I talk of? Oh yeah, the controls. Left goes left and right goes right. Pushing the joystick upwards makes you jump up. If you push it in an upward direction, you jump in that direction. Oh, and pressing the fire button makes you spit a bubble. During the gameplay, you can switch from single player to two-player mode just by pressing the spacebar. In two-player mode, when one of you has a game over, but the other hasn't, they can rejoin by using a credit. However, they have 0 points. If both players get a game over at the same time, you can't buy in basically, no matter how many credits are left. Also, there are a few secret bonuses, which I'm not going to talk about because then I'd spoil you. Like, for example, there are secret bonus levels you can reach by staying alive for a certain number of levels. So, where can you play Bubble Bobble today? Well, it was released on most major systems of its day, including the NES. And the NES port is available for 500 Wii points for the Wii Virtual Console. Also, there's Bubble Bobble Plus, which is a WiiWare game, which allows you to play the original 100 levels. It has a new story mode with new 100 levels, plus a super difficult version of these levels. And there was DLC, which contained 50 new levels, plus a new boss enemy. Oh, and has a 4-player mode, in which the female characters are available as well. And there's Bobble Neo for the Xbox Live Arcade, which is basically more or less a port of Bobble Plus. Oh, and there's a freeware remake called The Bob Brothers. Aside from that information, if you want to know more about Bobble, well, unfortunately, because otherwise this would be way too long, I have to direct you to Wikipedia. Since next time is my 50th episode, I think I'm going to do something different next month. Something I'd like to call Murder Mystery Month, which simply means that the games that I will talk about in my 2 episodes next month will be murder mysteries.